So let me just start by saying that what Dalen has going on is nonsense. I don't know what he's talking about, and I don't agree with him at all. And you know what? I actually do agree with Kelvin more than anything else. Hey, let's go.
I ain't got time for that.
What you mean you ain't got time for it, man? You gotta have time for that. She played us.
Yeah, I just don't. I'm not even about to get into it with her.
What you mean get into it with her? You already into it. You gotta stick up for yourself, man. You gotta do what I did.
What you?
What did you do, Dalen? All you did was just to go over there and make a bunch of noise. It doesn't change anything. It doesn't really change anything, to be very fair with you. You just need to change. You don't need to try to change someone doing something.
Bro, I went over there and I let Brittany have it. Yeah,
let her have it?
exactly. Bro, I told her she was nasty, dirty, called her a brother freaker. No offense, but I told her everything about herself, man. You laughing, bro. You need to go do the same thing.
You feel better?
A little bit. Actually, I do feel better, bro. I stood up for myself.
You feel better because you went over there and called her a bunch of names, even though you were stupid enough to let her back in. I think what you should kind of be reflecting on is the mere fact that you allowed her to trick you a second time. That's actually what you should actually be checking on. See, what I think Dalen is doing is projecting onto himself the disappointment and hurt that he was feeling. Bruh, you are to be blamed, bruh. You have to blame yourself for the mere fact that you allowed Brittany to trick you 2 times.
What's up, bro?
See, you can't be letting these women run over you, bro. That's your problem, man. That's your problem.
I mean, I don't really consider it running over me. It's just I don't got the time or energy to put in that direction. Once
Kelvin.
I'm done with something, I just kind of
Just let
I
it go.
cut it off.
Yeah, but they win at that point.
Win? Okay, Dalen, there are many more girls out there. It's a waste of time for you to be thinking about winning and losing when it comes to women. It is what it is. If the woman has played it, she has played it. You move on, you learn the lesson, and you realize that the next time you meet another woman, you actually watch how she moves, you watch her behavior, and you see if she's the same thing. And if she is, you know what to do. If she isn't, you know what to do.
No, she didn't want me.
Yeah, bro, she literally had both of us and she walks away like nothing is wrong. Bro, she gonna do it to somebody else. You need to let her know how you feel. Express yourself,
And
man.
if she continues to do the same thing, what's it gonna mean? Like she gonna be doing the same thing in her life, not getting nowhere.
Yeah, but she gonna hurt the next brother, man. You don't see that?
I figure like my job is done there, and I'm not trying to get involved with her anymore. Honestly, just to be real, you know what I mean? Like it's.
Listen, man.
I understand you got to get yours out, but it's just I don't even have the time to be in her face.
To
at
each
all.
his own, sir. To each his own.
Yes, sir.
But I'm telling you, man, somebody who's been experienced with Brittany, if you don't put your foot down right now, she just gonna do it again.
I'm not.
But it sounds like you're actually in love with her, Dylan. Hold on, Kelvin, because people made the whole light skin argument, and light skin guys are in their feelings. Well, this is a very black man. Dylan is a very black man, I'd say, and he's pretty much very much knee deep. So this is one of our emotional, tirades, because this is very emotional. There's nothing logical about what Dalen is saying. Going in specific and go check a woman and go talk to her and what I mean, give her a piece of your mind. You do that at the time whenever the event occurred. But for you to be going over there just so you could tell her off, I don't know. That doesn't float my boat. It's a waste of time. You could do something else with your time, like Kelvin is saying. I agree with him.
Gonna be around Brittany anymore.
First of all, I would hope not.
There's no opportunity for her to do anything.
All right, okay, listen, bro. I ain't gonna tell you what to do, man. I'm just letting you know. Past history always repeats itself, brother.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Past
saying?
history
So
always
make sure you
repeats
let's
itself.
step back in that. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Me?
good. Yeah.
Man, nah, man. First time, cool. Shame on me, man. Second time, that was shame on me too. But
third time might be shame
it ain't
on
gonna
you.
be no third time, bro. I refuse to let
All
her
right,
ever,
I
man.
believe you.
At all.
The way Dalen sounds, it sounds like there's going to be a third time, because the mere fact that he's over there venting and throwing out insults and hurling insults and doing whatever else it is tells me that he's actually hurt. That's exactly what it sounds like. It sounds like Dalen is hurt and him want Brittany back. And my friend, at this point in time, Brittany doesn't really want you like that, if you ask me. You know what I mean? You're not that special to Brittany. You're not the guy that she pretty much is looking to court and mate and you know what I mean, trying to make a life with. You're not that guy. She's not trying to have no babies with you. I thought she say it, but hey, not really. I just believe that Kelvin is actually correct. This is one of those times that Kelvin is right. Kelvin is absolutely right. You give it no energy at all. After it is that it's finished, you don't give it any energy. I don't know what Dalen is trying to do here. This is a waste of time, and I wouldn't be doing this at all. I'd be more veering toward the side of where Kelvin is talking about. But I'm just giving you a pre as to, how I think men should be moving and thinking. You understand? Based on how I would move and I would think in this particular scenario. But Christopher, Chico the one MR and Manuel, Chico 1977 and the one MR, please come up and see exactly. Because we need to come up front and talk to the ladies. Them ladies, give us the expressions on it as always. Where would you lie in terms of with this? Kelvin, Dalen, let me know what you think. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Talk to you all soon.